Adamek in the 6th on a double. And you see she leads by 2 pins.
Donna Adamek qualified 5th after 8 games. There's only 8 qualifying games for this event. Carol Gianotti qualifying 4th.
I would say probably the toughest thing to think about now if you're Donna Adamek is carry. She threw a pretty good shot right there, got the 5 pin out, but the 10 never thought about leaving.
And Bill Adamek, Donna's father, on hand this week. He loves this event.
Well, he's been here enough times and he has seen his daughter already win twice. So yeah, that would spawn an affection for a particular event. Nice spare up for Donna Adamek, but she would rather have had the 3-bagger.
Donna wanted me to thank Mike Cochran, the pro shop owner here, for helping her out this week. The LPBT truck was not on hand to drill up equipment, so she used Mike's services and said that he did a great job for her, apparently.
All right, yeah, she's in the finals.
Take a look at Donna's backswing here, how straight she is. She actually opens up her shoulder a little bit, and it's very important that she closes it in time.
Looked like she might have closed it early that trip as she throws, well, somewhere between a nosedive and a Brooklyn, but she'll pick the X in the 7th.
Right here, exactly. Nosedive or Brooklyn. I think it was a little higher on the nose. Just the pin action here. The 6-pin topples the 10 right at the last minute. She says, hey, okay, yeah.
Carol Gianotti after the open. Uh-oh. An errant shot, to be kind, and she's got her hands full.
You don't see the 5-6 too often for a right-hander to shoot it. You might see it more often for a left-hander to shoot it, but Carol Gianotti is going to want to put the ball right between both these pins.
It'll fit.
Yes, it will.
And it'll take out both pins.
Oh, perfect shot.
Nothing to it. I would venture to say that that is one of the key shots in the match. If she doesn't make this, she's in big trouble.
It really is, and excellent conversion right there. She catches both pins, and that's the only way to get them.
Doubled in the 3rd and the 4th, and since that time has been looking for a strike.
Going for the light hit.
Not going to happen. 2-4-5 on lane 15, and the conditioner seems to have carried down in a hurry here over about the last 15 to 20 minutes.
Well, the players also got 45 minutes of warm-up, so that enabled the conditioner to carry down. Carol Gianotti was sitting out in the earlier part of the practice. I said, what, you tired after bowling all those games? And she said, no, I'm waiting for the conditioner to carry down a little bit more. So it really did make a difference in the condition.
Donna Adamek with room to shoot 234, which would easily close out Carol Gianotti. Goes back to work now in the 8th.
You were talking about Donna Adamek's carry, Denny, and from this deep inside line, it's probably the hardest angle for a player to carry from.
But she feels it's the only way that she can hit the pocket with any consistency. That's exactly what we're talking about. Not a flush hit by any stretch of the imagination, but she shakes up the wall shot.
That's right. She's close. And if anything else, you know, spares has always been an important part of the matches during the Queens event. Here she goes, the head pin off the wall. Trips out the 4, hits the 5.
And don't forget, coming up, the Black-Eyed Susan Dixie Handicap, part of Budweiser's Racing Across America series. Friday, May 15th. Coverage begins at 5 o'clock. And then, of course, the Preakness. Oh, boy. Step number 2 in racing's Triple Crown. We've got an hour special coming your way on Saturday, beginning at 1 o'clock.
Azari really surprised me, Denny. I thought he was going to be right up there.
You didn't wager, did you?
No, actually, but a man sitting next to me on an aircraft said, you have to watch this horse. He's going to win. And I watched him. He finished 8th.
Had a lot to do with where he started, I think. Did he start like in the 18th position? Way, way out?
Possibly.
Long way to run. Glad he was doing it and not me. That would have been the lock-up strike, I think, for Donna Adamek. But she'll settle for taking out the 6-pin, maybe. Oh, my goodness, a player of her caliber missing a single-pin spare in the 9th. Carol Gianotti had better jump on that with both feet.
Well, Donna just caught that lane conditioner, and the ball went into a slide. She did not miss it by much. Watch it right here. You almost figure she's going to pick it up, but it just skimmed right by it.
How often do you see one of the pros miss it to the right? That's like the amateur side, you know what I mean? 2-4-5, Carol Gianotti trying to get something started, but the ball reaction is not there. With a spare here and 3 strikes, I should say, she could shoot 197.
Still a very close match here.
Would force Donna to double. Cindy Coburn-Carroll next in line. Jeannie Maiden is qualified second, and the top seed this week, the only lefty in the finals, Donna Miller-Mackey. Nice spare up for Gianotti, and now the work really begins.
Carol Gianotti trailing by 4 pins. Wants to get at least the first 2 strikes.
I mean, that was a major league gift in the 9th frame from Donna Adamek. Probably didn't miss a single pin spare all week.
Well, I don't know. I've bowled on in some of the Queens events, and there's too many games not to miss a single spare. But oh, got a big break there. She came right through the nose, almost left the big 4.
Well, if you're Carol Gianotti, all you're thinking about is spare and strike for 186, which then forces Donna to get some work done here in the 10th frame.
Can't get too much more on the center of the head pin than that one was. She really got a big break. Well, she's going to force Donna Adamek to spare. And at least count right here is really critical, because if Carol Gianotti could strike, she would force Donna Adamek to at least get 6 pins, and we've seen buckets left, and that's 6 pins.
And the young lady that's currently second in the WIBC National All Events competition is looking for a strike here on the left-hand lane. And 9 is not a bad count. So a tough game, kind of grounded out. And now let's see what Donna does here in the 10th. Playing that critical inside angle, a spare or even hitting the pocket is not assured. Good lift. Right past the head pin, leaving the washout. Well, she trusted it, Leila, and it cost her.
You have to trust it. She definitely did not pull that ball, but she hit that lane conditioner and probably just did not get enough fingers on the ball and just sailed.
Now the future Hall of Famer has to gut it out and figure out some way to get to the left of that head pin.
No. Oh, but still looking for it.
A disappointed Donna Adamek and a jubilant Carol Gianotti, who cannot believe what has just transpired in the 9th and in the 10th. A 5-pin victory for Carol Gianotti. And